Well, before getting into the chapter, we'll have a recap of whatever things you learned in class 9th. We know very well that polynomial is an algebraic expression. So what are algebraic expressions? So algebraic expressions are nothing but a combination of constant and variables combined by addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and exponentiations. So there are two major divisions in polynomial algebraic expressions, that is they are multinomial and polynomial. So how polynomial is deviated from multinomial? So it follows, they follow certain condition. The condition is nothing but it's a special kind of algebraic expression where the exponents of the variables used are whole numbers. So whatever variable used in the algebraic expression, when you look at the powers of the variable, definitely will be whole numbers. They will be whole numbers. So the powers cannot be a negative number. The powers cannot be a rational number, like that. So the powers of the variable used in the expression must be a whole number. Then those algebraic expressions are come under the category of polynomial. So the remaining expressions are come under the category of multinomial. So polynomial is nothing but the algebraic kind of algebraic expression where the exponents or the powers of the variable used in the expressions are whole numbers. Now we'll look in detail what are all the things what you learned in class 9, even as well as you started learning polynomials from class 8, 7 and 8. Now, so 3x minus 6 is also a polynomial. Now you just observe that the power of x, here the power of x is 1 and the coefficient of x is 3 and the constant term here is minus 6. So this is a polynomial of 2 terms. Now the second one is the polynomial of 3 terms. The coefficient of x square is 2, the coefficient of x is minus 5, the constant term is 1. Now the next also it's a polynomial. Observe all the powers of x. Here it not necessarily always it should be x. It's not necessarily always the variable must be only one. It can be more than one variable. Okay, so we will mention that polynomial in 2 variables or polynomial in 3 variables, like that. So it's not necessary that it should be only one variable, not like that. Polynomial can have any number of variables, but the power of the variable must be a whole number. So the categorized, it is not categorized, simply these are all the examples. So 3x minus 6, 2x square minus 5x plus 1, 3x cube plus 3x square minus 6x plus 4. These are all polynomials. Now whatever you observe, when you observe the powers of the variable are whole numbers. 2, 1. What is the power of 5x? It is 1. Now when you consider a constant term, can you tell me what is the power of the variable? There is no variable, but we can assume a variable combined with 1 as x power 0. As x power 0 is equal to 1, so 1 also can be written as 1 into x power 0. Like 6 also can be written as 6 into x power 0. Now when you look at the format of writing algebraic expression, now the power of the variable in descending order it's written. So each term when you take the power of, so look at the second polynomial, 2x square minus 5x plus 1. Now here 2x square, the power of x is 2, then the next term the power of x is 1, in the next term the power of x is 0, but it is not necessary to be shown, but actually this is the way it has to be. Now the third polynomial, when you observe, you see that it is written, the powers of the variables are written in descending order. So we call the form of writing the algebraic expression having that the powers of the variables are written in descending order called standard form of algebraic expressions. Okay. Now, so here the terms, there are 2 terms, here there are 3 terms. According to the number of terms also it has been that the polynomials are categorized. That also you would have learned. We'll have a look on that. now the thing is, the next concept here is whatever we are learning, whatever we have discussed so far, the examples also there, the category, the types of different polynomials also, will go through it. Now the next fact in the polynomial is degree of a polynomial. Now degree of a polynomial is nothing but, it's already, you know that it's the highest power of the variable used in the polynomial. So when you consider a polynomial, the highest power of the variable used in the polynomial, we call it as degree of the polynomial. Now, so the standard form already we discussed. Now just we'll have a look into that. Yeah, the polynomials are categorized according to the degree of the polynomial, that only here shown. I will write everything and I will explain that. Now here the standard form, the format is given. We'll just have a look on examples as well as the type. Now the first, under example, the first column, we have p of x is equal to pi. Pi is a constant, you know very well that. So this is a constant polynomial, we can say that. And this is also a polynomial when you consider any constant value written as such without any other terms, that is also a polynomial. So why even it can be written as pi into y power 0 or pi into a power 0, like that. So it is a polynomial. And now when you write pi into x power 0, the power of the variable there is 0. So the only power is here 0. So the degree of the polynomial is 0 here. So when any constant polynomial is there, when you are asked what is the degree of the polynomial, is nothing but 0, because pi can be written as pi into x power 0. So 0 is the degree of the polynomial. Now come to the next polynomial. Here the example, second one, 3 by 2 x minus 6. Here 3 by 2 is a coefficient of x, and there is the variable used here is x, and what is the power of x here? 1. So the degree of this polynomial is 1. So if the polynomial of degree 1 is called linear polynomial. Come to the third one, 3x square minus 4x plus 7. Now here the variable used in the polynomial is only x, and the highest power of x is 2. So the degree of the polynomial is 2. So if the degree of the polynomial is 2, then the polynomial is called quadratic polynomial. It is of the form ax square plus bx plus c. Anyway, it can be written as, okay, there will be 3 terms having the degree 2. Now here you have the fourth one is 8x cube plus 2x. Here the highest power of the variable is 3. So the degree of the polynomial is 3, and it is referred as cubic polynomial as the degree is 3. Now it is not necessary when the degree is 3, it must be 3 variables. It is not like that. Even when you have a single term also, you can have a degree as 100 also. Okay, so it's not necessary. The number and the degree, number of terms and the degree is not at all correlated. It is totally different. Then there are here the degree of the polynomial, the last example, the polynomial is 4. So the highest power is 4. So the degree is 4. It is called as biquadratic polynomial. Okay. Now we'll continue the next session, the next video.